Hi, I'm Darrell Crow. I'm an art instructor, and I know a lot of you have been wondering, who is this guy that appeared out of nowhere onto YouTube and is saying, I can paint? And the truth of the matter is, you can. But let me answer your first question. Who am I? Well, I got to be honest with you. I live in New England, Massachusetts, actually, just outside of Boston, about 50 miles. And I've been living here for, since the early 1980s, and I've enjoyed this so much. Now, I know you're not going to believe this, but I'm from California, actually. Well, my wife is, and my kids are born in California. I'm what I call a North American. My father was a military man, so we lived all over the place. In fact, by the time I got through with high school, I'd gone to 28 different schools. And that doesn't even count the 4 colleges I went to. But when you travel a lot, you have an opportunity to meet new people, or you become a very shy, person that can't talk to anybody. And I was kind of like that in school. I was very shy, very timid. I did not want to speak in front of groups. I mean, I just get the shakes if I had to go in front of class and give a book report. But you know something? As life goes on, I ended up graduating with an engineering degree and a journalism degree. And in the early 70s, I was working as an electronic technician in California, Santa Clara, California. And someone came up to me and they said, would you like to be working on a magazine? And I thought that would be cool, especially since I was studying journalism, so I became a magazine reporter. And I have some 3,000 articles published by me on that miraculous little new device called the microprocessor. And so after that, I went into marketing with peripheral companies. Now, peripherals are something like printers, scanners, monitors, keyboards, and stuff like that. They're adjacent to your computer. Now, back in those days, you wouldn't believe the kind of computers we had to use, but they're quite antiquated. And you couldn't put them in your pocket or carry them around your belt loop. You'd take several floors in a building with lots of air conditioning. So for, I don't know how many years, a lot of years, 30-some years, I was in marketing and I was doing business-to-business technical sales. And I was the technical support side of marketing. So I defined new products, and I migrated from hardware to software. I became an operating systems and user interface marketing expert, and we did a lot of cool things. One of my products, and some of you who are going way, way back will know this, but it used to be the OSF1 operating system. And another product was OSF Motif. Now, if you know what those are, now you know who I have been. Then along comes 1989, and I'm walking through a flea market, and I saw someone painting, and I looked on the walls all over, and there was such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful painting. Now, I'm not an artist, okay? I'm just a guy who appreciates art. And in fact, my instructors in high school were pretty adamant. They said there are those who have talent and can paint, and there are those who can appreciate. And they said, Darrell, we want you to relax. You can really appreciate art. Know where you are. So, without a doubt, I knew I could not paint. But I love those paintings. Have you ever seen paintings that just, they make you feel warm and good and you want to own them? Well, that's exactly what happened there. So I tried to buy one. He wouldn't let me buy it. He wouldn't let me buy it. He wouldn't let me buy it. In fact, I had to sit down and take a lesson. I don't know why, but it took him nearly an hour to convince me. But you know what? It created an insatiable desire inside of me to learn new techniques. And I remembered how hard it was to find good instruction. So I decided later on, after I had started teaching and after I had conducted a couple of thousand workshops throughout New England, I'm going to produce my own material. In fact, I didn't even think of that idea. Everybody was asking me to do that. So we did, and they love it. And that's why I'm putting up these videos on how to paint, because I know exactly where you've been. So I'd like to hear what you think of my videos. Go ahead, watch my video. Hey, I'm here. Write me a note. I'll answer you. I'm Darrell Crow, and yes, I know, without a doubt, you can paint. All I have to do is have you try it just once, and you'll be as confident and you'll be as believing in yourself as I am in you. Have a great day and keep painting.